SWBL division draw for 2019. We thank everybody for coming here today. You see a few heads back here. And we are so excited. This is our fourth division draw we've had. Third one where we've actually picked names out of a hat. And ever since we moved to the 9 teams, we've gone with these divisions that we've drawn. And this year, we are proud to announce our 3 division sponsors. We have the Glendale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Thank you for being a continued sponsor for us. We have Cardinal Blinds. Again, thank you so much for being a continued family-owned and operated company. And then Ketting Associates. We're very excited to have the Castellanos join the Ketting Associates and the sponsorship family for our division. So how this works is this. We have our NWLA bucket here, and inside we have put our 3 division names. What'll happen is we'll have somebody come up one at a time, do a little quick interview if they're here for their captain, and they will choose. Our very own Chris Metter has elected, correct, that we are going to have the worst team in the league pick first this year. And then his team, the Twins, will be left to fate. So left to chance. So a new way to go this year. So that means that the best team in every tier will have their fate handed to them based on that. So it'll be really exciting. So we're going to obviously start with the Diamondbacks first this time around. But here's kind of the breakdown of all the tiers. In the first tier, we had the Twins, the Royals, and the Rockies. In the second tier, we have the Brewers, Yankees, and Athletics. And in the third tier, we have the Expos, Astros, and Diamondbacks. So we're going to have Mr. Brian Benware come up first. And Brian is going to do the bottom tier since he's the only person here from the bottom tier. So, no offense, Brian.
Yeah.
Good job, Brian.
Take it.
Brian Benware is the captain of the Astros. We'll get to the Astros in just a moment, but we're really excited to see where the Diamondbacks are going to line up first. And then, Peter, would you mind taking the notes for us in your phone?
Let's do it.
So that we can make sure we
Notes.
know what's going on. So we're going to give it a nice shake. All 3 are in there. This is not, and
Glendale.
The Diamondbacks will be headed to the Glendale division.
Woo!
So that'll start us off there. And that leads us to the Astros. And now, Brian, we heard some news, and I don't know if you want to share these roster news on live on camera, but there's some news in your roster shakeup this year. You just signed Chris Oberlor, who had a great rookie season, and he just finished second place behind your other rookie, Stephen Farkas, in the Rookie of the Year race. And I'll tell you what, the past 2 seasons, the Astros have had the Rookie of the Year. Are you expecting to have another rookie this year to kind of keep that race moving? Or, like, I've heard some rumblings of some roster changes. What are your thoughts? What do you want to tell the people right now?
Yeah, well, so we have been fortunate to have some really outstanding players the past couple of years. Unfortunately, due to different obligations, we have had a lot of turnover on the team the past 3 years, basically. So, who knows? We may find another diamond in the rough as a rookie. All options are on the table right now. We do have a slight announcement in that Matt Rosner will be retiring from the SWBL. So we are sad to see him go, but we wish him luck in all his future endeavors.
Three-year player for the league, right? Mostly a fielder, right? Made a few errors here and there.
As we all do. Yeah.
But yes, we're sad to see Matt go. Hopefully he can make it out just to hang out for the weekend. But it's exciting that you signed Chris Oberlor to a 10-year maximum contract, which is going to be good for your team, especially from the left side of the batter's box. And he is going to be a great addition, I think, for many years to come. And he has some really athletic friends, so maybe we'll find a rookie there for you as well.
Hopefully.
So let's go with yours. Obviously, you will not be in the same division as the Diamondbacks, but let's start off the next one here.
Ketting Associates.
Ketting Associates. Hey. So our first member of the new Ketting Associates League.
It's got to be good luck, right?
The Astros.
It's got to be
very good. Which leads, obviously, is going to be the Expos in the Cardinal Blinds division. Now, Brian, my last question to you before, and then we'll shake hands, is which of these teams, if you could pick the Diamondbacks or the Expos, which one would you think that you would rather have in your division? If you could pick. If you could pick the Diamondbacks or the Expos, which one would you want in your division?
Gosh, that's a loaded question.
And it's on the spot. So.
Yeah. I think there's a good history of a rivalry between us and the Expos.
Yeah.
Had
some toilet bowls in there.
They've gotten the best of us every
Clogged
year.
some toilets.
So, I would really like a chance to get that victory, but I think I'd still go with the Diamondbacks. I think there's too much unknown. I think we already have had and shown success against them. And while I think that the shakeup with the new rule for the league, with the out-of-town rule, is going to definitely benefit them the most of anybody. In fact, I feel like it doesn't do that for anybody else really. But at the same time, I do think they're going to be improved. But I think that we've already matched up well against them.
And obviously, you're talking about the 0-10 Diamondbacks team, very close to winning the NWLA Dangerfield Team of the Year, which is the worst team in America. They were very, very close to winning that. So, Brian, thank you so much for doing our bottom tier, and good luck to the Astros in the Kenny Associates as well. So, we're going to take this. Obviously, let's go throughout these. We had the Diamondbacks in the Glendale division. We had the Astros in the Ketting Associates division, and then the Expos in the Cardinal Blinds. I'm going to put them back in the bucket. Peter, hopefully you're keeping track, because you'll probably have to give the updates after this time. We'll not remember that as we go. So, next we're going to start with the Athletics, and I'm just going to pull it since nobody's here for it. But the Athletics were the 6th seed after last year, and the Athletics are going to be joining. This is a big one.
It's rigged.
This is a big one.
It's rigged.
It is Glendale.
Wow.
With the Diamondbacks.
Wow.
So, the Diamondbacks and the Athletics will be
Glendale.
So, now we're going to bring up Scott Poley of the Yankees. Scott.
Boo.
Scott is here at the Yankees. Scott, good to see you. Thank you for coming today. And Scott, let me ask you, your team's not really making any moves, right? Sticking the same?
Yep.
Same old thing. Very good.
Yep.
Now, obviously, not the success you guys wanted after coming off of a 9-1 year, and then falling backwards a little bit, quite a bit, no offense. But you guys didn't expect to see yourselves there. What's it going to take for the Yankees this year to get back to that 9-1? Because tell you what, Kevin Pulley had a great year. Jackson took maybe a step back after his side wiffle season, but really not a lot missing.
You know, that's kind of the Yankees. You know, I mean,
Every other year,
I don't know. So I think what's it gonna take? I mean, we just need to just have fun and play wiffle ball and be consistent and, you know.
Hey, Kevin Pulley keeps improving. There's a lot of people that think he could be MVP status soon enough.
Hey, I'll take it. Come on.
All right, here we go. This is going to be for the Yankees. Cardinal Blinds.
Cardinal Blinds
Who's
with
in that?
Expos.
With the Expos. So Yankees and Expos will be in the same one there. Very good. And Scott, before you go, one quick question to you. If there was one team out of all the Tier 1 players that you do not want to see in the Cardinal Blinds division, so you got the
Between the
Rockies, Royals, and Twins, which one do you not want to see join the Cardinal Blinds division with you in the Expos? Which one would you say? Would you not want? Obviously, you've been with the Twins /
Well, yeah, I mean, I
Phillies
like that. I mean, it's kind of like a rivalry.
Okay.
I do like that. I don't know. I mean,
On the spot, just
who would I not want? I mean, statistically, probably the Rockies.
Okay.
The Yankees against the Rockies. I think that's one of the ones that we don't have maybe an overall winning record against.
Yeah. Well, I know the Rockies and the Expos have had a long-standing division together, so it would be interesting to see if they get into the same one again. So thank you for being here, and good luck against the Expos and the Cardinal Blinds. We'll get to that later. And Peter, why don't you come on up? We know where you're going to be. Kenny Associates. I believe that's what you wanted. Would you like to hold it? And who's Kenny? Who are you with this? The Astros.
Astros.
And you guys were in the same division last year.
Hey Nick, hey Paul, hey Carmen.
All right.
Yes,
You were in the same division as the Astros last year.
I think so.
Yes, you were. Right?
Yes.
Yes. And so,
Right.
any rivalry there? I know you guys beat them twice, in your division last year. But anything? What if the Royals happen again, and the Royals happen to get that same one? It's the same exact division, the Ketting Associates. Would you expect to overtake the division from the Royals this year, or do you think it's going to be a dogfight to the end?
You know, I would hope to at least split the games with the Royals this season. I'd like a little mix-up. Would hate to do the same thing.
Oh, sure.
Again, love playing the Astros when it's early. We usually start it off right. Pitcher's mound, the 12-ouncer,
Yes.
as you know.
Yes.
Love the Royals, but hate to play them. Looking forward to seeing how Tier 1 shakes out.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be an interesting step. And we also thank you for being a good dad. Peter's a brand new dad. Yeah, very good. And I know that you're going to be signing him to a contract very soon.
Sam, there's a lot of players out there that are born and unborn that we really need to think about for the future.
Yes.
We talk about the top 15 players below the age of
Oh,
12.
prospects are endless at this
Brewers
point.
are up there with a lot of them.
That's
so
true. You do have a lot.
You got to think about long term.
Yeah, long-term minor league system coming in soon, maybe in the next couple of years.
Male and female.
Very, very good. Yes, okay, very good. Thank you so much, Peter, for coming. And we'll stick all these back in here. Obviously, Tier 1 is where it's going to really get down to the wire here. And Peter, would you kind of go through the list of it again?
So Glendale, right now we have the D-backs from the Tier 3 and Athletics from Tier 2. New division, Ketting Associates, Astros from Tier 3, Brewers from Tier 2. And Cardinal division, we have Expos from Tier 3 and Yankees from Tier 2.
All right, very good. And the last three teams remaining, obviously the Rockies, the Royals, and then that'll leave the Twins with whatever fate decides for them. And we are actually going to have, Chris, why don't you come up here, join me. Since me and you are representing the Tier 1, thank you for coming today. I'll let you draw, since you don't get to draw one. I'll let you draw for the Rockies for this one. And before we draw anything, which one out of all those divisions are you hoping that you get this year?
The one with the Athletics and the Diamondbacks.
Very good. So you're wanting the Athletics Diamondbacks
Yeah,
division.
Let's go.
Which would be the Peter.
What'd you say?
Which would be the
Glendale.
Glendale,
Glendale.
Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
Glendale.
And that actually would work out.
So I don't want to draw Glendale right now.
No.
This is the Rockies.
Draw for the Rockies.
This is for the Rockies. Here we go.
Cardinal Bloods right here. Come on.
What'd you get? The Ketting. Very good. That will change up that division big time. So the Ketting Associates division, that is for the Rockies and the Brewers. They're back in that rivalry again. The Rockies Brewers is always a great storied rivalry that we'll have. And then also the Astros will join that one. So Rockies, Brewers, and Astros. And we'll talk about the Rockies real quick, Chris. Everybody's been hearing this rumblings about Brett Spencer and if he's going to be a Rocky or if he's going to be on a different team. If he's not a Rocky, what does that shake up this division a little bit like?
Well, sure, it could shake it up a lot. The Rockies are not as valuable without him. But then they have 4 people, so they get more consistent at bats. So they could be better.
True.
So I think the Rockies will still be good with or without Brett.
I think so too. They have the pitching depth.
Shots
obviously.
fired.
You know, they have Blake, they have Breida, and even Grant could even pitch a little bit too. And when you have, Brian Kenny, who's your adversary in the field, and anything can't really get by him in the field. So Rockies will be in the Ketting Associates. So Peter, go through the final list again for the viewers at home. The Ketting Associates division will entail
Astros, Brewers, Rockies.
Astros, Brewers, Rockies is our Ketting Associates. Now, I'm gonna let you hold it so nobody gets mad that I, cheated or did anything either. So I'll let you shake it up or do whatever you
So I
want
was
to
going
do.
to draw it. And this is for the Royals.
This is for the Royals.
Don't let them see it. Sly Sam.
You're hoping for a Cardinal ball.
Look at him. Look at
What
him.
is what are the divisions shaking out to be right now, Peter? The other two?
Glendale has D-backs and Athletics,
Yeah.
which I think is the desired spot. Cardinals has Expos and Yankees.
Expos, Yankees. No matter what, it's going to be a fun year for both of these.
Oh, shut up. Just pick it.
So, and it is going to be Cardinal Blonde.
Ah! We're back with the Yankees.
Wait, really? I thought we were Cardinal Blondes.
No.
We're not?
They're with.
Yeah. So the Cardinal Blinds.
We're not with the Yankees.
Royals and the Expos. Yankees, Royals, Expos, which puts the Twins. You left it to fate, and sure enough, you got what you desired. Not only is your mom the helpful person that gives us the Glendale, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram sponsorship, and we thank her so much, but also you wanted this division with the Athletics and the D-backs. Why are you most excited about this?
Mainly the friendships.
Oh, okay. That's the main reason.
The more times we have to go against them,
Okay.
the stronger our bonds can form.
Now, I will say, Chris, a lot of people might look at this and say, hey, the D-backs, if they're on the rise, they're improving. This might be a huge shakeup if Jimmy Cole on the Diamondbacks, and he came from the Twins, if he goes to the Diamondbacks this year with the new rule, will that be kind of a rival? Will he want to step up his game and try to beat the Twins? And the Athletics can always, do a little damage. Who knows if Luke's going to come back or not, but they have a good team.
Luke's back, yeah. All those things could happen. Still, I feel like we're in a good position. Every game's going to be tough, but I think I like where we're at.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for coming, Chris. Peter, I'm going to call you back over, and we're going to let Peter go through each division. Let's start with the Glendale, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram division. What do you got for us, Peter?
Glendale, Chrysler, we have the Diamondbacks from Tier 3, the Athletics from Tier 2, and the Twins, defending champs from Tier 1.
And Peter, who is your guess Who do you think's going to win that division? Just real quick, just nobody's going to be mad at you. This is just right now. If you had to choose based on what you know right now.
I guess I got the Twins.
Twins. All right, Twins is going to be that vote. All right, what about the Ketting Associates, our brand new division, the Ketting Associates? Thanks to Dr. Carmen Castellano. Thank you so much, Dr. Castellano.
Ketting, we've got the Astros from Tier 3, the Brewers from Tier 2, and the Rockies from Tier 1.
And, you know, next kind of quick question, rapid fire. Who's going to win the division? This is a big one because you're in it. You're back with the old Rockies, and the Astros just signed a big 10-year deal with Chris Oberlor and might get some rookies in there to improve. This could be the toughest division we have this year.
You asked me who's going to win, I got to ask, where's Brett Spencer going?
All right.
Could
That's
define
true.
this, but I'll pick the Rockies for now so we can continue to own the wild card.
Okay. Very good. And then the Cardinal Blind division, let's read that one last off.
Cardinals, we got the Expos from Tier 3, the Yankees from Tier 2, and the Royals from Tier 1.
All right. And, you know, just a couple years ago, this was the Royals went 10-0, Yankees went 9-1, and that's always a pretty good rivalry there too. And that could very well happen even in the same can't happen in the same division. Now, I guess it could, both 9-1 teams. But could you see that happening? Could it come down to the wire of those teams, or do you think the Expos continue to improve and maybe take a win from the Yankees or the Royals this year?
You know, I think the Expos are fighting for a Tier 2 finish this year, but I think the Yankees and Royals will definitely dominate. Got to give it to the Royals with their history and, you know, got to give it to the Skins.
Yes. And it's the Royals are the only team that are still an unknown too because they only have 3 spots right now. And obviously they have Kevin Skibby and Andy Oldenburg that were just signed. But you know, those are kind of role players, not so much the 4th player that they need to have. So it could be a big deal whoever they signed as well for their 4th spot.
I would imagine that the Skibbies have something up their sleeve.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, Peter, for taking notes for us and doing all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. We want to thank the Cardinal Blinds. We want to thank Ketting Associates. We want to thank Glendale, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. Skippy Wiffle Ball League Season 17 is going to be a doozy. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Woo! You know what?